Got a short video. I want you to see this morning. I hope it will reinforce what I just said. I choose Jesus. I choose to be unleashed. Troy?
The sun rose and work began. Word of a better day spread throughout the people. A day free from bondage. This hope carried them through. They knew their God was faithful, that he had a plan, one to set them free, to a land promised by God, to his people, for his people. A plan of redemption, but they lost focus. Turned away from the God who was faithful, worshipped false idols, turned back to the very culture God was rescuing them from, turned back to their past, to bondage. So they wandered and wandered. They began to grumble and curse the God who rescued them. They would never set foot in the land they were promised. They would never be unleashed. But God's plan perseveres despite the disobedience of his people. He waited for a new generation to rise up from the dust, one that would step out from their wandering and into the purpose for which God was calling them, to be a nation set apart that would bring glory to him. He continues to call those courageous followers out of the desert, away from our wanderings, to be God's representatives here on earth, to be unleashed from the bondage of our past, unleashed from being brainwashed by culture, unleashed with the backbone to lead the church, unleashed with the boldness to serve the world, unleashed for the gospel. He calls his people to be unleashed.
Can you say that word with me, please? Unleashed. What does that mean? What does it mean? I've seen a few bad dogs in my life that I didn't want them unleashed. I had one many, many years ago. Let's go back here about, 50 years or more. I was walking around the block of my aunt's house. I saw the dog Kathleen, he saw me. We met eye to eye. I didn't like what I saw. He liked what he saw. I picked up the pace, John, thought I could outrun this German Shepherd. After all, there's a leash lying beside him. Surely he's leashed, Cameron. Surely he's tied up. Surely they wouldn't leave a big German Shepherd like that on a porch for a 10-year-old boy to walk by. Surely he's been snared. Surely he was not. And he found my 10-year-old rump. I will never forget that dog being unleashed. I thought about that this week, Pastor Lloyd. Oh, God. When every devil comes sneaking around to you and every demon tries to intimidate you, though it looks like a leash is there beside us and we may be tied up, no, we're not tied up. We're unleashed because there is nothing, there is no devil in hell that can triumph over the church of Jesus Christ.